so today we have this beautiful blue Miata and we're gonna do some intercooler, fab work, and a little hood dump. So we're just dealing with some 2.5 inch piping, intercooler piping, and then so we're gonna be doing a hood dump. So I have this stainless here. Shouldn't be touching it, but it's already scratched up. So this is going to be going here. Well, I didn't notice how crazy that flange actually looks down there. So hood dump, something like that. We'll cut it up and make it look cool. And then the intercooler piping, he has it all mocked up just to kind of show me what he was dealing with. So he's got a bunch of couplers and stuff. So what we're going to be doing is trying to eliminate the couplers as much as we can, which is typically what you want to do if you're bringing your stuff to a fabricator. If they don't do that, then there's something wrong. So eliminate all the couplers. Probably gonna try to make this not so like long spread, I guess you could say. It's just like coupler that shoots down. It's just a bunch of elbows basically from a kit, and I'd rather make it shorter, a little bit easier to, I mean, it's in a good spot. It's just, it shouldn't have to come all the way over here just to go down to go out right here. So that being said, we're just gonna clean everything up and make this thing look as clean as it should, because the engine bay is absolutely killer. So yeah, I've got some intercooler piping in here we'll be working with for extra stuff. O2 bung in there for the IAT sensor. Yeah, got a bunch of stuff to work with here. So we're gonna cut some stuff up and get this thing going. Grab the welder. I changed the wheels on my cart, and this cart's from Northern Tool and I've had it for like 5 years. I blew the wheels out finally, so these are from Harbor Freight. These I had laying here just to make it level again, and of course you can see how sketchy. Maybe you can't. Yeah, you can't. That bottle definitely does not fit on there. But we're making it work. Making it work. Looks sick. So that's level with the car itself. Make sure you pull straight up on that fresh paint, don't slide it around. Okay. So that's where we want it. It's just a matter of making mounting points that are going to be worth using. So I typically just weld new mounts right to the top of the intercooler and then bolt to a stock location. So there's some stock threaded holes like right in the middle of this mount, or where this mount would be. So I'm just going to trace around these, kind of takes a couple measurements, trace around these, and weld these on and drill a couple holes. So a good kind of tip and trick for this, if you're mounting up an intercooler to a stock bolt hole location, you typically can find other bolts that will fit in the actual bolt holes just around the car. You could like snatch a fender bolt just for mock-up reasons. I'm just telling you this just for mock-up reasons. I do this when I don't actually have the right threaded bolt in-house, so it's just a little thing that I typically do just to get everything mocked up, and then either you go out and get a new bolt that works with it the same, like take one of those stock bolts to Menards or whatever hardware store and get 2 bolts, or you know, hit up your Fastenal or Bolt Supply. So yeah, just a little trick for that. But I'm just getting these stock bolts and stock holes. And then I've got just some angle aluminum that I keep in house for stuff like this because it just works perfectly. And now I'm gonna tack it right on the car so it's exactly where it should be. Just gotta gap this out a little bit from the actual car itself so nothing is hitting. Same with this side, that side, boom, boom. And then we just look. So this one's in the middle of that little notch out there. And then this one, the same thing. There's just a little toe point in the actual way, but right in the middle of that little notch out. So we're good there. It's center, just looking at it. So I'm gonna grab the welder quick and tack that up. That's mounted. I just gotta weld it. Anything making noise, gapped out. I'm gonna pull this off quick and weld it. So I run an Everlast 325 EXT. So my preset program 1. God damn it, if I can open this. My preset is 200 amps. We got 125 hertz for our AC frequency, running 40 for our AC balance. Post flow is 3, 2.5 pre-flow. Start amps is at the lowest at 10, 0 upslope, 0 downslope. So yeah, high frequency TIG, normal setup, advanced square wave, pedal, pulse off. Yep. I do have a Nova pedal. So we'll weld this up quick. Alright guys, so intercooler is mounted now. You saw that all welded up, all mounted up. So now I'm just going to take intercooler piping, I'm kind of going to take it off and then figure out what I have to make it flow the best and the fastest without using a ton of couplers and without using a ton of piping. So I got this side kind of off. I'm going to kind of mess with it quick and just put you guys on time lapse and kind of show you what I come up with. Okay, so I don't know what Chinese aluminum kit this is, aluminum piping, but it does not weld very good at all. So I got this cut up. I'm gonna see what I can do to correct that, but it welded, it's solid, it's not gonna leak, but it is not pretty. I'm gonna clean this up quick and then show you what I'm doing. Got everything all good to go. I ended up just kind of going after it. Kind of getting these set up here. But got this. Remember, it was all basically all boots. So now we got 190 coming down to a 90 to a straight to a 90. And then over here comes over to another 90, all shortened up with a little like pie cut in there, and then just a coupler there, and then a coupler at the intercooler itself. So 3 intercooler couplers on this side instead of, I think we had 5 or 6, so call that at least half gone. I was gonna weld it here, but I just decided it'd be a lot easier for him to be able to take it off in 2 spots instead of, or 3 spots instead of just at the intercooler and at the throttle body. Typically I try to do it at the throttle body and at the intercooler, but with this setup it's just a little goofy with all of this right here and not coming just straight over and down through here or something like that, or like this, like the other side is. But made it work, it's clean, it's gonna flow really well and it'll work good. So on to the next. Alright, so I've been cutting some stuff up. I got a pie cut right here ready to go. If it'll focus, it's not going to focus. this side's all done. Just had to make stuff happen here. This Chinese material isn't welding at all, so, well, it's welding, of course. It seals, but it's not very great. Not very happy with it, but it is what it is, and it's going to work. It's just me being hard on myself, but we got the cold side done. Getting the hot side all mocked up here. Just switched over my consumables. Got a FUPA 12. Here, I'm going to tack this onto this tube, and then we're going to get to cutting the hood up so we can get this to go through, and then cut this down to length and set it where we want it. Well, we're all done. Got my jank Christmas tree looking hole, or a guy with a hat. He's gonna be replacing this hood anyway, so I was a little off, which is okay. So now he'll have a reference point once he gets his new hood. Looks kind of cool. I like it how it's all tilted to the side. It looks pretty sick. It's something different. Everyone just shoots it straight up. It doesn't matter no matter what. So it's just exhaust, just somewhere for heat to go and fumes. But yeah, this thing is all tidied up. You saw in the last few clips that all nice and tight, snaked in there. Under the fender, all clearing nut. Came out nice. It's pretty much exactly what I wanted. Wanted little to no couplers. Ended up using a few with what we had. So pretty stoked on it. Thing is pretty sick. Really digging how it looks now. Definitely want to see it with a new hood and both fenders on and the thing driving. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys little outro clips of this thing. And another project done on the channel. If you guys want to keep seeing stuff like this, let me know down below. It's been really fun doing all these projects, doing the videos, and giving you guys something to watch and something to kind of go off of if anyone's looking at these to do a turbo kit or do this and that. I mean, it's a perfect way to figure out how to set yours up based on someone else's setup. So if you guys like this video, subscribe for more, leave a comment below, and see you in the next one. Peace out.